Okay, so on a weekly basis, Shanti can make a video that has all this great information in it, and I keep getting comments in my inbox saying, "What beautiful hair you have." Seriously? Hi everybody, it's Jason, your Friday vlogger here on Weight Loss Losers. Like I said, it's Friday, March 20th, 2008, and this is the food challenge week where we've decided to get some of the more common popular foods and show you that it is possible to eat out if you have to. The one that I'm doing is actually by request from several users. Some of you did express that you wanted to see us do Chinese food. And while it's not my favorite food in the world to get, I have decided that I would do Chinese food at my college. So here's the picture to prove that I was there. Yeah, I went to Panda Express, which again isn't my #1 choice for food, but it seemed logical at the time just because I had to do this video. And I have eaten there before, so it is very possible to eat on a very not rigid schedule, I would say, but it is possible to eat healthy there if you really try, just like any place really if you do the research. However, this is about Chinese food. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. Here's a picture of what I got. So on my plate you'll be able to see that I got 2 spring rolls, the broccoli beef, the mixed vegetables, and a little thing of sweet and sour sauce. All of this really only added up to 480 calories, which is pretty awesome. Now there's a couple of pitfalls you need to watch for when you're doing Chinese food. The first one is when you walk up there and they ask you, well, do you want rice, do you want noodles, or do you want half and half? The real answer should be neither, because honestly one serving of either of those would really be almost your entire meal, and anything you get on top of that would just not be a good idea. So most Chinese places will offer the option of getting some type of cooked or steamed vegetables in place of either of those. And it's a pretty big portion, as you can see. Now the next thing you want to watch for is the most popular dishes. Actually, most popular dishes at Chinese places would be like, your chickens. Everyone's like, well, chicken's good for you. That's true. However, the most popular dish at most Chinese restaurants is orange chicken, which is fried and then coated with sugar, which really is the highest calorie thing you can get there. It's about 500 calories per serving, and I think it's about 23 grams of fat, at least at Panda Express, which is a bit much. And really you just need to watch for anything breaded, because generally it's fried, and then also the sugar content in most of the food there. So anything sweet at a Chinese place, it's going to have a high carb content, which is really going to translate into sugar, which translates into calories, which is really not what we're looking for if we're dieting. So the reason I chose the dish that I chose was, one, it's filled with vegetables, and two, it's just beef, and it's lean beef, and it's really low calorie. In fact, the broccoli beef is one of the lowest calorie things at Panda Express. It's only 150 calories per serving. And then I got the spring rolls because they're only 80 calories per roll. And opt for something sweet. The sweet and sour sauce is only 80 calories per cup. So that really worked out for me. As long as you do your research beforehand, you can pull up the websites. There's many iPhone apps. If you look up what you want to get, 9 times out of 10 it will be available somewhere. And most restaurants have to provide you with nutritional information anyway. It just takes a little effort and work on your part. And yes, I know that many times when we eat out, it's because I hate to say have to, but it's because we didn't plan ahead or it got sprung on us and we're just kind of stuck there. But the things you want to look out for are things that are breaded, fried, high in sugar content, and really if you think to yourself, wow, that tastes good, it generally probably isn't good for you. Not to say that the things I got didn't taste good, but they tasted different in that I didn't feel guilty after I ate them, because I knew that just by tasting them they weren't high in carbs or sugar. In fact, I probably ate almost all of my servings of vegetables in one sitting just by that lunch. So that's Chinese food. You really just gotta portion it out properly, and if you're going to do Chinese food and you must have rice, use the method of measuring it out. And if you don't know how to measure out rice with a visual cue, think of a baseball. Half of a baseball is about half a cup. And if you visualize that, it's like a dome on your plate. Half a cup. half a cup of rice is only about 100 calories, which actually would have been perfectly fine with this meal. However, the amount of rice they give you is about 3 scoops, which is 3 baseballs, which is a lot. We don't want that. Which is about 3 half baseballs, so it's about 320 calories. It'd be easy to say that I wouldn't eat it, but I would because it's in front of me, and I don't trust myself, and many of us shouldn't. So, yeah, it's doable. The best bet is for you to make your own stir-fry Chinese food at home, but that way you can control the actual portions. And really, honestly, many stir-fry kits are available in supermarkets like Trader Joe's, or just any health food store, or you can just buy some vegetables, some meat that's lean, and some of your favorite soy sauce, for instance, is very low in calories, some of your favorite sweet and sour sauce, anything like that, or just some seasonings with some lemon and herbs. Stir fry it together and you've got yourself a very healthy meal. It just takes a little doing. But I digress. That's how you do Chinese food. Again, thank you everyone for sending in your suggestions. We are cataloging them and actually plan on using them.